What's good, y'all? It's your boy Eli,
It's your girl Mecca.
and you are tuning into the Mecca and Eli podcast, episode 3. We about to get this How's your day, little sis?
My day was good, woke up. I hung out with mommy for a little bit. We binge watched this old show on HBU called True Blood. It was nice.
True
How was
blood
your day?
word. Yo, I woke up at 4 a.m, right? Let's just start off with that. And
Not 4 a.m. Oh my
yeah, like 4 a.m. And I went to sleep at like 12 a.m. and I knew that I was going to get up early because my sleeping pattern just been terrible. But I was able to learn some new things in terms of technology, and I got this session with some new clients, and it was really dope. Yeah, it was really dope. Optimized the laptop that mommy gave me, so the sound was a lot more crisp. My professionalism was on point, like it always is.
Silencers, twisting, all them niggas in noise when I make the moves of the rug. My son Barber named Nugs put me on to this jug, swallow up at fresh and fly new looks. It's going down, but these Masonic crooks are no look off the books. The only
And yeah, it was really dope. And then when I got back, I didn't really eat all day. I was pretty much eating fruit for the majority of the day, and I made this bomb meal. And as soon as I ate it, like I just felt the whole world crashing down on me. Like my body was like,
wait,
damn.
You said you made a bomb mayo?
Meal.
Oh, meal. I'm like mayo. Okay.
Nah, and when I ate it, I just felt the world just crashing down on me, and my body was like, "Fam, you only got 5 hours of sleep." And that's
poop. Let me stop.
That's like, no, it ain't even that. Well, I'm probably gonna do it later. But no, that's a major thing that's going on. Insomnia levels got to be increasing.
Yes, definitely.
What time do you normally go to sleep now?
Now, actually, my sleeping schedule has actually been going back to what it was when I was at school. So I've actually, it's only on some days when I actually do sleep in because I'd be really tired from the things I did the day before. Yeah. But I be waking up at like, I don't mean to, but I wake up at 8 o'clock. And I'm like, what? And then I try to go back to sleep. But then sometimes this doesn't work out. And I just stay up for the majority of the time. But when quarantine first started, me and all my friends, we would like stay up throughout the night, like whole day up until 5 o'clock in the morning, and then go to sleep the whole entire day. So it was really messing up how I was feeling. And also, because it's not normal for humans to be up for that long and get that so little much of sleep. Because we're not nocturnal. What the hell? Is that how I say it? We're not nocturnal, so it's not good for us to be doing that. And I guess like with quarantine, everybody's like, oh well, we ain't got nothing to do, so we might as well stay up and do these things. But it really messes you up mentally, and then you just get confused on the days. Like I was confused on what day it was a couple of times, and that's really bad.
It got to a point where I had to cover my windows with black construction bags because by the time I'm ready to go to sleep, the sun is high and shining down on me. And
I had to cover my face with my blanket sometimes so that I can go back to sleep.
Yeah, I will feel so out of touch with the world. You know, I will be waking up at 6 p.m. and then nighttime comes rapidly, and then next thing you know, I'm up through the night all over again. You know, and it definitely hit harder when you're not really productive either. So I would say last week I was literally just on my phone all the time.
Oh.
Yeah, and it would start to lead to long periods of sadness, loneliness. Sometimes it would get as bad as, diving deep into depression, so on and so forth, Like, shoot. That don't even cause me to start eating a lot. Like, I fell back off of it, but the snacks been going crazy. Them joints been hitting different since the quarantine started because people don't really have much to do. And, when it's hard to maintain a schedule when you're in the house all the time, you pretty much just,
Cause when even during summertime, even before the quarantine started, when I'll be at home during summer and it'd be like those 2 weeks before school starts, and I'll be by myself, I'd be like, oh, I'm bored, and then you just start to eat because it just like fills up your boredom. I don't know, or just fills up your sadness. Because when people you see it in movies all the time, when people get broken up with, they start eating because they feel depressed and they feel lonely. But that's really bad to show people what to do. Because now, I'm not saying the movies influence this. Okay, low-key they did. But low-key, every time I'm feeling sad, sometimes I eat because I think that's the best thing for me. But then I had to learn how to stop myself and be like, no, Mecca, this is not okay. Don't eat to fill up your sadness. Don't do that.
That's facts. It's very important to find things to do during this quarantine, especially in the evening, that's going to be soothing to your soul. And I think that is a very great segue to talk about these versus battles that have been taking place this past weekend and the weekend that just passed. So which verses do you want to talk about first?
Erykah Badu versus Jill Scott. Let's talk about that.
All right.
Because they just, oh my gosh. Erykah Badu and Jill Scott are just amazing queens, you know? And then when I got on there, I didn't forget that it was happening, but I forgot what time it was happening. So I was like, oh, snap, it's happening right now. And then I clicked on it and I was like, oh my God. It was, how many people? It was like 500K people were in there. And everybody and their mom was was talking in like the live on.
Yeah, so I think in total it was about 750,000 people who were viewing it, and which means that I want to say about 4 to 6 million people were in and out of the live.
This is for the culture. The culture wins. The culture wins. The culture wins. They do.
That's really crazy.
Yeah, I actually caught the rerun on YouTube because while the battle was happening, I actually was engineering a client at that time too. And okay,
get your money, period. YouTube got everything, so you can go back, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
and it's crazy because usually when you miss a moment like that, it doesn't really hit as much as it would if you were there in real time. But it was so good that it hit me while I was watching the rerun. I literally still haven't finished it yet because every time I begin watching it and hit and play, I immediately get inspired to write a song because of the way that they were giving context of where they were at during these songs. It honestly wasn't a battle. It was literally just them showcasing a sisterhood and a camaraderie and how emotionally attached they were to their music, and it just blew me away. First of all, they both look good, like extremely cool. Erykah Badu has a special place in my heart because
Erykah had the mic and she had the little Bruce Lee thing going on in the back. I was like, period.
Crazy, yo.
I wonder what it's like at their houses. Like, is it like really like centric, like really flowy? I don't know. Like,
it don't smell all types of beautiful flavors of tea and the most rare incense that you could ever find. Everything all natural in their house. I did get kind of scared though, because she was having a little bit of a Teddy Riley moment in the beginning.
That's right. God knows. This is a technical thing. We should have been had all this damn equipment in here.
Where her sound started to echo throughout the phones, but they figured it out. Honestly, I feel like they had the best versus battle in terms of impact, and in terms of audience, and even in terms of the sound quality.
Yeah, I feel the same way too. Cause I was watching, I watched a little bit of the Teddy Riley and Babyface one on the Shade Room, and I saw how like his connection wasn't that good and stuff. I didn't catch up on the. Let's talk about the Nelly and Ludacris one, cause I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I know that you saw it. So how did you feel about it?
So I caught it a little bit late. I'm gonna be honest with you. Ludacris obliterated Nelly. It was,
Why my dad tell me that Ludacris did better, and also because Nelly was playing songs that like nobody knew, and it wasn't really.
Oh my God! It was like it was kind of rude to him, and the facial expressions that Luda was making was so funny. And I mean this for all due respect. First of all, I just want to say this. Let's not get it messed up. I don't know if you know this, Mecca, but Nelly has 3 Grammys.
Oh, period.
And a diamond album, not just a platinum album. He has a diamond album. And
okay.
So Nelly had an amazing career, but for this versus battle, it was hilarious. But I think that what was dope about it though was that Nelly was feeling his music more than everybody in the live. There was 5,500 people in the live. I mean, it was feeling it way more than everybody else would. He had no care, but Luda has such a crazy bounce and his flows and his timing. And I don't want to get too deep because I don't want to turn into a rap nerd and start to speak in languages that the viewers can't understand. But yo, that joint was vicious, yo. But Erica and Jill definitely took the cake. There has been talk that who wants to battle? I think Eminem wants to battle DMX.
Eminem wants to battle DMX.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah.
I would be on DMX's side on that battle because I'm not really like a big Eminem fan. No disrespect towards him, but my friends would be like, my friend sent me this post, right? It was like, if you could live without one rapper, who would it be? It had all these rappers, right? And I said Eminem. She said, Mecca, I know you did. I'm like, I'm sorry, but he don't really impact me as much as all these other rappers out here.
Yo, I'm cracking up. Yo, speaking of impact, that's a bomb segue. Man, so Netflix made an announcement, right?
Yes.
That they were bringing back a show that impacted the bull crap out of the both of us, especially me because I was older. But yo, they brought back Avatar: The Last Airbender on Netflix.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me talk about this. So when I was younger, I grew up around 2 boys, so like things were kind of different for me. But anime was like a big thing in our house though. So like I will be with y'all when y'all be watching Dragon Ball Z, all this different type of stuff. But Avatar: The Last Airbender, that was personally my favorite. Only thing that I just don't appreciate and I don't like is how in the movie, Katara and her brother are black, but in the movie they are white. And I said, "What is this?"
You know what? Let's take a pause on talking about that movie and let's just continue to give this show the shine that it deserves.
All right, period.
Feel me?
We're gonna get back to the movie, but the show in itself. The show is just now I'm rewatching now that I'm older. The show is just so good. Like,
yo, that's what I was about to ask you. Watching stuff when you're older is so much deep. Well, watching good quality content like shows when you're older, you pick up so many gems that you couldn't have grasped at a younger age. And yo, that show is truly amazing. I would say for me, what I really appreciate about Avatar, and it's crazy because I was talking to my brother about this, right? When it comes to anime, because if I'm not mistaken, Avatar is an anime, right?
Yeah.
As an avid Naruto fan, as an avid Boruto fan, as a ex Dragon Ball Z fan, one of the things that I appreciate about an anime like Avatar is that there are no filler episodes, right? Now, if you don't know what a filler episode is, right? When it comes to any show, right, they have the canon in which it sticks to the primary script, to the primary storyline of the show, and then they have filler episodes where like the episodes have nothing to do with the primary story. One of my biggest issues with anime is there's so many fillers in a lot of good shows. Avatar is not one of them. Every episode makes sense. It lines up to the story, and I just appreciate how concise that show is so much. Yo, who was your favorite character?
My favorite, Katara, really my sis. Oh my God, Katara. I love Katara. Yes, listen, but let's okay. whole thing with Avatar, I really love and appreciate how they have emotions from every character in the show. Like even the main characters to little characters, like even with Appa and Momo, like the little animals in the show, they show like all different types of personalities. And also in the show, it's like it's funny. Like it's funny, but it can also have its serious moments at times, and that's really good. And it's TV Young 7. It's for little kids, but adults can even appreciate the show. That's how good the show is. Like it's just
wow.
amazing.
Yeah, my favorite character is actually Zuko.
Period. I love Zuko.
Yeah, so I like Zuko a lot because in the first season you'll find out how much honor he actually had. Like the reason why he ended up chasing the Avatar was because he wanted to get back his quote unquote honor from not agreeing with battle tactics of the general whose battle strategy was to sacrifice young rookie soldiers in the Fire Nation. So even deeper, he wasn't trying to regain his honor. He just wanted to gain his father's love, and that's something that's very real. There are so many sons and daughters who become victims of trying to gain
abandonment.
No. Like they become victims of taking all crazy types of abuse, like whether it be physical, mental, and emotional, and they do it all to gain their parents' approval. And I think that that's something that we don't really talk about. And I'm grateful that when it comes to my parents, I don't ever have to suffer to gain their approval. I can stand on my own too. And even if we don't agree on certain topics, they can appreciate that me as a man, I'm willing to stand on my own. You feel me? So yeah, that was just really dope. That show's amazing.
Zuko is just amazing. Yo, his uncle is hilarious. I love his uncle. I feel like his uncle should really like adopt him because he's for real for the only father figure really in his life that was really there for him.
Yeah. So, can he technically adopt him if he's already the guardian? Like that's.
Wait, he was already his guardian?
Yeah.
He was? Oh yeah, he was already his guardian. Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh, Avatar! Come on, because when they made the announcement, I said I was hype, and then when I saw they came out, I started screaming on the phone with my friend. I yelled in her ear. I did not mean to, but that was the best moment of my life. But I'm on season 2 now, y'all. So,
which element would you want to have?
That's actually a really good question. Wow. That's what element would you have?
I would definitely have air.
That's
because with air, Aang can fly. Aang has super speed, so on and so forth. And I think that that's one of the only elements that you can use the most. Like if there's no water in the vicinity, you can't use water. If there's no dirt that's in the vicinity or like any soil or like earth, then you can't earthbend. Fire, I feel like
fire you can use I think you can use it because they power off the sun.
Yeah, true, very true.
So I guess fire and air.
True. Oh yeah, all right, makes sense. All right, so we talked about how dope that show is. Classic. Now let's talk about the tragedy that was the movie of The Last Airbender.
I didn't see it when it came out because it came out way after the show. Like, it came out like 2010, 2011. Yeah. But the movie, I watched it recently because they put it on Netflix before the show. And I was like, all right, let me watch it because like I never watched it, right? So after I watched the movie, I was like, oh, okay. But then when I'm really realizing it, first of all, Katara's village was black. Yeah. Katara's village was black. Everyone was black. So they were black. Yeah. And I feel like there was no emotional connection to any of the characters. Like I feel like they just like left it all alone. No emotional connection to any of the characters.
Even when it came to the name, they called him Aang.
They called him Aang?
Yeah, they didn't call him Aang. They called him Aang.
What? I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And it's just like the final battle was just so corny to me. There wasn't really nothing really for going on. All he was doing was just like moving the air and stuff. And I was just like, so what else is going to happen?
Yeah. It just.
They tried to fit in the first season of the show so badly.
Yeah.
Like it was so badly fit in there. Cause I looked it up and they were supposed to make a second one, but since the box office and the critics' views were so bad, they didn't make a second movie.
Yeah, because they weren't able to recoup the money that they had to put out to create the movie. And mind you, right, I never expect for a movie to be better than the book that is based on or a show that is based on. But geez, yo, like when I think of classics like Harry Potter,
that joint was trash.
They really, gave the book justice, but that joint was extremely bad, and I think that they just did a horrible job on it. And I don't even want to talk about that. Speaking of horrible jobs, let's talk about how, like, can I talk about how horrible of a job that my beautiful Black brothers and sisters have been doing at quarantining?
Let's talk about it.
Fam, I lie to you not, right?
Mm-hmm. I
was on my way to my dad's house because I had to get my reflection shield, right? Mm-hmm. I'm out there with the mask on, so on and so forth. Now, mind you, the only time that I have my mask off is when I'm just walking by myself.
Mm-hmm. As you should.
You feel me?
As you should.
Now, I decided that it was a really nice day, so I wanted to walk to meet my dad from Broad Street. I walk up Broad Street, fam. All I hear is a microphone. Yeah, everybody, party people. We got cookouts, we got grills, we got burgers. I'm like, I know it's not a block party going on right now. I know it's not a block. Yo, it was legit a block party and
a summer block party.
And a legal block party at that, because there's no way you can get a permit to throw a block party during COVID-19 pandemic.
They're willing to get sick and possibly arrested.
Fam, I'm not even done. I continue in my journey into the ghetto wonderland that we call North Philly. And it's not the only ghetto spot, West ghetto,
okay,
uptown ghetto. But because I've lived in North, you feel me? Mm-hmm. I know when I'm walking through extremely ghetto territory. And I walk past, I see like 10 dudes rolling dice. None of them got a face mask on. They all hugging each other like they standing around a campfire. Just rolling dice. I'm like,
the campfire song.
This is crazy. You know what I realized, yo?
What?
Shout out to my cousins. I love them to life. Every time I look on my cousin's story, yo, they are hanging with 15 to 20 of their friends in the projects, doing God knows what. And you know what I realized?
What?
From the people at the block party, from the people that are rolling dice, to my cousins in the projects, nobody has a corona case. What if the vaccine is acting ghetto?
I'm dead. Anyways,
the vaccine is plain ignorance. Like maybe their ignorance caused the placebo effect on the body, because we talk about manifestation a lot. Maybe through their ghetto tendencies, they manifested a cure in their body or to their immune system to combat COVID-19 with dice games and illegal activity. I don't know. None of them been to the hospital, so who knows?
Elijah. I mean, that is a theory.
Yeah.
But, I mean, people, this is me, right? I live in North Philly. So when I be going on car rides with my dad, people still be outside. Ain't nobody got no mask. People still touching up on each other and stuff. Like, I just don't understand why y'all are not taking the necessary precautions. Yeah. I just don't want anybody to get sick, especially not nobody that I know. So I just need y'all, if y'all even going to be near people, just don't do all the touchy feely. At least have a mask. At least do something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like also rest in peace to everybody who has passed away during COVID-19. I just want to get that out there first and foremost. Second, y'all, I just want to go outside. I want to see like Mecca, I miss you. I haven't
I
seen
miss you
you
too.
in like 3 months. And right, you feel me? And like the more we don't listen, the more they're gonna keep us in the house. And I'm not gonna be able to see none of y'all. I want to leave the house and see people, especially in the summertime, because it's just getting nicer and nicer. And I'm just stuck in the house. You feel me? Like,
I'm not gonna eat this. Do you mind if I like order Uber Eats here?
like
I'm really upset. I'm really upset and mad at all of y'all who think that having tellies is cute. It's not. You need to stay in the house.
Oh my God. Yo,
Because
go ahead.
I was so upset. I called him. I called him and told him. I said people are having tellies out here and thinking that it's cute. And I called most of my friends. I said it's not fair. One of my friends told me, they were like, it's not fair that we're in the house depressed, sad, doing what we're supposed to be doing, and people are out here trying to live, and people out here are living their best life. Yeah. And then making the extension even longer. Y'all are so selfish. Like, I really want to fight somebody.
Like,
oh my God.
Do y'all not understand that COVID-19 thrives in twerking, booty shaking, hot, sticky, sweaty events? Like, COVID going to party harder than any of y'all in there. You mean COVID going D-Mac, COVID going to get a Wally, COVID going Wu-Tang, dance in the O, jump in the circle. It's going to do all that. And then after that, COVID gonna make sure that y'all in the hospital. So if y'all don't want that, stop throwing these telly parties and these sickly dollar parties. Please stop. You feel me? Yo. Also, let's take it even deeper, Mecca. I just want to say that I feel for you, right? Tell me why Mariah calls me, right? Mm-hmm. Our cousin, just to give y'all context.
She's in 6th grade. She's 12 years old.
Our 12-year-old sixth grade cousin calls me upstairs because my tia is my landlady. Calls me upstairs, and she says, "I need help with a project." Her music teacher, right, gave her a project where she had to write a script, write to a soundtrack, memorize the soundtrack, memorize the script, get a cast. How the heck is she going to get a cast in COVID-19, first of all? Have props and shoot a pop opera for her last project.
She is 12.
A 12-year-old.
I'm not about to limit what people's expectations. I'm not about to limit somebody's growth expectations just because of their age. Because there's like Alicia Keys' son was like on Kanye's album when he was like 9. So I'm not about to say nothing about that. But you have to understand that not everybody. Good thing she has Elijah, because not everybody has the same resources as everybody else, or the people or family around them or friends that is going to help them with something like that. Like, who does he think she is? Mariah Carey? Because that's what she's not. She's not Mariah.
Fam, I think that there's a difference between challenging somebody's limits when it comes to their passions and not knowing what their passions are and giving them a challenge to something because it's your passion. Like, fam, I don't know who this music teacher is, but we need to have a conversation now. Granted, I got my cousin. Feel me? I helped her with the songwriting. We are actually having a lot of fun. But imagine if I didn't have any recording equipment. Imagine if I had no intelligence on editing video, on writing a script, on acting and theater.
Imagine if you weren't even a rapper.
Fam, she told me that her friends aren't even doing it. Like, her friends said, nope. I will gladly take a B. I will gladly take a B.
I told her, I was on the phone with her yesterday. I told her, I said, you about to get an A on this project. You better get some big honor roll something, because you about to be the best one out here.
Fam, me and her been making some fire. That's all I got to say.
I saw it on your story today. She said, haha.
Yo, she is, fam, the way she records on a microphone, like, she really loves the experience. It's wild.
And around my house, they didn't see the market, but they're in a drought. Now I'm using paper towels, and they hurt like, ow!
me.
Somebody need to give her a show, please.
But all right, so you know we about to be done with this podcast, so you know that it's time for that portion of the podcast where we get mad vulnerable more than we ever do. You know, we got some questions for each other.
Oh my god!
But before we get into that, right? I would like to ask a question that's not necessarily a part of the question segment. What are some character flaws that you had prior to quarantine that you rectified during quarantine?
Some character flaws. I guess me like being I guess like me being fearful of putting out my content, I guess. Because I was I don't know, but it just happened. For some reason it just happened. Like I love to write, but I also love to sing too. But I haven't really been as encouraged to sing a lot, and I don't know why, because I feel like I can't sing anymore. I know that sounds weird, but I feel like sometimes I feel like I can't. Sometimes I feel like I can't because I'm not as motivated or encouraged as much. And I go to a school with vocalists, so it's kind of like disencouraging sometimes because it's just like, oh my god, their voices are so beautiful, and it's just like, and I got mine, and it's not as amazing as theirs. So, but recently I've actually started singing a lot more. And I'm trying to be more consistent and practicing a lot more so I can actually release content and make songs. So
nice. Yo, I am very proud of you. When it comes to the poetry that you've been putting out, when it comes to just the consistency that you've been having when it comes to your content, you're a podcaster. You know, that's a very big deal, yeah. And you're learning how to engineer music. You know, you're learning how to record sound. That's a really big deal. I would say for me, a character flaw that I had was not having vision as it pertains to my worth as an artist, you know, and as well as a man. So when the quarantine, well, prior to the quarantine, I wasn't even really using my recording equipment the way that I was supposed to. Wasn't educating myself because, like you, I compare myself to other engineers, to other producers, to other artists who have more money, who have more resources, and I thought that I was inferior. Like we shared that inferiority complex quality, you know. So I just never used any of this equipment for about 9 months to a year, and then when quarantine started, I realized that I was stuck. You know, and that I needed an outlet, and I'm the kind of person who's very merciful, and I'm blessed with a gift to think of myself, to think of others way, to think of and cater to others way more than I do for myself. You know?
I have that problem too. I do that a lot.
Yes, it's a problem, but in most cases, it's a blessing. It's a really good quality, you know. And I took that and I gained the confidence to learn how to record, mix, and master my music. To not only do that, but to even go as far as to have the confidence in setting mental goals for this project. Like, yo, I want this project to do this amount of numbers, and I'm gonna put money behind it to market the project properly. I'm gonna create content to promote it. And Quarantine Dreams has over 40,000 streams now on SoundCloud.
Quarantine Dreams.
Yeah. Yes. You know, and not only did I do that, but to celebrate that, I released the merch store online.
He got merch. Go on his Instagram bio. He got merch, y'all.
I'll put it on the thumbnail on the video, y'all. So if y'all like to tune in to Quarantine Dreams, y'all can. And if y'all like what y'all hear, then y'all can cop from the Capella Clan merch store. And yeah, I got some amazing stuff. But yeah, and people have been buying it. Have been buying my product, you know.
It looks so good too. I love the way it looks, and I love how he has different like colors, like daisy, yellow, blue. I was like, period. Come on, versatility.
Yeah, you know, shout out to Sarai Nicole for putting me on to Shopify and Printify. You know, it's just been really beneficial having a community of people around, you know. But all right, bet. So let's get to these questions, Mecca.
Oh yeah, you guessed it. You guessed it. Mecca got some questions. She asking questions. Oh yeah, you guessed it. You guessed it. Mecca got some questions. Count that as a blessing.
All right, let's get to these
Like to go
questions.
first? Or do you want me to go first?
You can go first.
All right. So okay. So my question to you is when you're feeling down, is there ever a time where my words of encouragement don't lift you up? Like when it's just not enough.
It's not that. No, the only reason why I call you is because I want you to like I want to convey my feelings into somebody and to somebody how I feel and also how they can like I love your words of encouragement. They actually help me out a lot. But I think it's not even you. I think it's just me personally. Like until it's with anybody actually. If I convey somebody and they tell me things, like I love and appreciate them telling me those things. But sometimes it's just like it just starts with me being like, I need to realize that I'm not gonna stay in this situation forever. And that I need to just like I need to know that it's gonna get better sooner or later. You know what I'm saying? So it's not personally you, it's just personally me being like, okay, you're going through this right now, but you're gonna be somewhere different in 5 years, so don't worry about it. So yeah.
So I asked that because during the times that you contact me and you're highly upset, I'm gonna be honest. More times than not, I don't know what to say. I don't know if what I'm saying is the right thing to say. Sometimes I feel like I'm speechless because I take your issues so seriously. I don't look at it like, oh, you're young, this will pass. You know, of course it will pass, but I don't look at it from a nonchalant perspective. So a lot of times I always wonder like, dang, like did I say enough? You know, did I say the right things? And I always try to make sure that I listen and I empathize. And when I can, to tell myself, yo, you're her big brother, but you know, you're not Superman. You know, like your job isn't to always say the right thing. Sometimes your job is to just show that you're present by answering the phone, you know, by texting, so on and so forth. You know, this podcast sometimes is my way of, you know, being there when I feel like I'm at a loss for words, you know. So yeah, that's really encouraging.
Wow. That was beautiful. Get the little violin going on.
All right, cool. Shoot, your turn.
Wow, like that was a really deep question. Like, dang, come on, set the bar up. So okay. What would be a question for me? Okay. What would be a question? Let me see. Okay, one question that I have.
Yeah.
How have you been feeling being single?
Being single, wow, that's a really good question. I'm not gonna lie, during the quarantine, I've been realizing how much I actually have struggled with singleness. Because of the allure that surrounds being in a relationship. You know, when you watch movies, any kind of media, from songs, you know, to TV shows, there's always a stigma that surrounds being single, being equated to not being whole, to being broken, to being meaningless and not having purpose, you know. And that's just not true, you know. Being single is a gift, you know. And I learned that being single leads me to be able to be more spontaneous. When I randomly want to, you know, take you out somewhere as my sister, I can. Why? Because if I'm single, you know, I don't have any kids. I don't have a wife or a girlfriend that I got to check in with. Like, oh yeah, I did want to take you out, but me and my girl are already gonna go out on a date, so on and so forth, you know. And I'm able to cater to so many people at different times, whenever I please, you know. And I'll say another thing, not to be long-winded. I've learned to be more forgiving and understanding of people. You know, being single, one of the things that I struggle with was just understanding people's circumstances, you know. Now granted, there has been a lot of times when I've been, excuse me, I just had to burp. There have been a lot of times where I have been ghosted in the wrong ways, you know, but sometimes I'll let that resentment build up to a surface level and taking it out on people who are minor figures when it comes to the major issue that I have, and that's just not cool. And it taught me to just understand, like, yo, like people are going through what they're going through, and I had to check myself and say, am I really mad that they ghosted me, or am I mad that they aren't able to cater to my clingy personality when it comes to me, you know, wanting to cling on to people in an unhealthy manner instead of being productive in my growth, whether that be doing things like this podcast, whether that be doing things like, you know, praying, reading my words, so on and so forth, you know. So yeah, I've been progressing a lot being single.
That's really good.
Sure. Yeah, you know. Do
you have any other questions for me?
I think that we both asked some really deep questions, and I think that we should end it on a high note. How about you?
I think that we asked some really good questions too.
All righty. Well, I think that ends our segment. Mecca, before we close out, is there anything that you would like to promote? Anything that you would like to tell people about? Any shout outs that you want to give? What's good, sis?
Today is Malcolm X's birthday. Well, when the podcast comes out, it's not gonna be his birthday anymore. But today is Tuesday, May 19th, and today is Malcolm X's birthday. Malcolm X is a big person in my life, especially in my family's life. We have a whole picture of him in our living room. He's a very big, important person in the civil rights movement, and I just want to say thank you, and that
thank you, Malcolm.
I love everything and your inspiration and all. And happy 95th birthday.
Yes. Rest in peace to Malcolm. Shout out to Do the Right Thing fans who that movie. Yeah, man.
Elijah, no, that's not funny.
What?
He has a speech impediment.
No, but I'm laughing because I have a speech impediment.
Oh, okay, never mind.
If I didn't have a crazy stutter, then I wouldn't do it. But I can do that because I stutter my behind off.
Okay.
I'm good. All right. I would like to give a shout out to Soraya Nicole. I'm rocking her melanin sweater.
Period.
It was really windy outside. You held me down. It's very comfortable. So support her. She has some amazing work out, you know, from her cover videos to her singles to her merch. Love you, girl. That's my best friend, you know. So yeah, we are breaking the generational curse of still being on good terms after no longer being in a romantic relationship. So that's dope.
Period. Mecca, go ahead.
So yup, I started it off, so you can end it off, Mecca.
Okay, y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching the Mecca Eli podcast. Hope that you tune in. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.
Bye.